Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The government and the business sector are putting their final efforts into the tariff negotiations in Washington, D.C. The final three stages remain. Met with Secretary Lutnick for 2 hours, but only ended up confirming clear differences in stance. The second phase, negotiations with Treasury Secretary Bessent, will take place tomorrow. There is a possibility that the final agreement will be reached in front of President Trump. President Trump stated that he would not conclude the negotiations tomorrow as expected. This strongly implies that he is still not fully satisfied. First, our Washington correspondent Kang Yang-gu reports on the negotiations that took place yesterday.
Amid a critical juncture in the ongoing U.S.-Korea trade talks, the United States has now formally demanded South Korea's best and final offer without delay. According to the Wall Street Journal, U.S. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick met with the South Korean negotiating team in Scotland and urged them to bring their best and most comprehensive offer when presenting the final proposal to President Trump. This suggests that Korea's current offer is still considered unsatisfactory by the U.S. side at this critical stage of the negotiations. As President Trump made his way back to the White House, he suggested that the tariff negotiations are unlikely to be finalized tomorrow, hinting at possible delays ahead. Amidst this pressure from the U.S., Deputy Prime Minister Koo Yoon-cheol has arrived in Washington.
If I meet Minister Bessent, I will explain the program Korea has prepared so far, as well as Korea's current situation. I will also especially discuss shipbuilding and other areas of particular interest to the United States.
Deputy Prime Minister Koo Yoon-cheol immediately held an emergency 2-hour meeting with Secretary of Commerce Lutnick, where he comprehensively conveyed the South Korean government's plans for U.S.-Korea manufacturing cooperation. The business sector has also supported the negotiations. Samsung Electronics Chairman Lee Jae-yong and Hanwha Group Vice Chairman Kim Dong-kwan have arrived in Washington, and Hyundai Motor Group Chairman Chung Yui-sun will soon join them to support negotiations in the semiconductor, shipbuilding, and automotive sectors. The August 1st tariff implementation date is rapidly approaching. Our negotiation team is making a final all-out effort. This is Kang Yang-gu from MBN News in Washington.